And we are live. Update something here before we go full send. And a good evening to everyone. Alex here, and we are back with the International Pro Wrestling Association. Of course, this is our final show before we go into IPWA King's Ransom next week. Hope everyone is having a great time tonight as we are getting set to go here tonight. If y'all are ready for a good show tonight, just hit me up in the chat. If you don't know, we are on the road to 70 followers on the channel. If you want to support the channel, hit that follow button. We are also on the road to 20 subs, and right now we are sitting at 10, I do believe. So, let's knock down some goals here, ladies and gentlemen, and let's have a good time tonight here on the channel. Final show before King's Ransom next week, next Tuesday, June 18th, 10:15 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat place as always here on the man they call Alex Twitch channel. For those in the Discord, hold up here and I'll get that link to those who are wanting to join said Discord. Of course, as many of you know, we do have a Discord for the International Pro Wrestling Association. And as I just dropped it there in the chat, if you have not joined, if you are interested in joining and need to know rules, all the fun stuff, all the technicalities, all the, what to do, how to get there, that would be the place to do so. As I see, Box has already found the IPWA emote that's now officially there. You want to learn all of that? You want to get cards ahead of time? You want to get any information about IPWA, whether, show times, all that, that is the link you need to click and join the Discord there. And I can tell you we will have the match card for next week up probably around Friday or Saturday for sure. Most likely around Saturday. Of course, we find out finally, of course, most of the championship matches are decided, and I'll give a full rundown right here on the show before we go off the air tonight. Alright, so a little bit of a rundown here tonight. Tonight's main event, we have a 6-man elimination match. Number 1 contenders match for the International Pro Wrestling National Heavyweight Championship. We will see Tyler Walker, the Texas Roughneck Sam Hart, Sebastian Kane, Thaddeus, T-Rob, and Gaines. The return of the notorious Gaines of the Australian males tonight. And the winner of that match will go on to King's Ransom to face Zachary Lee next week in Atlanta. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move forward into tonight's program as we are getting set to see the former IPWA National Heavyweight Champion in action, as we are set to see who is also, is also one half of the World Tag Team Champions in singles action tonight against one Justin Andrews of the New Divine. Of course, the New Divine and Pat Cheetah will lock horns once again next week for the International Pro Wrestling Association's World Tag Team titles. I'm trying to keep myself focused here. Bear with me on that. It's been a long day, but we are good to go. And this match will have a 20-minute time limit here tonight. As I see, the chat is starting to heat up. Keith's here. Mr. Petrie Rocks 34 is in the building, of course. The Australian himself, boxes in here, and of course, my main man. All my homies are in the chat, so welcome everyone to the show. Let's get into it. First matchup of the night, the Elbows of Stone, Yamashita, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Of course, the main man, T-Money's also here too. Cannot forget about T-Money. Never can forget about T-Money. And we got... yeah, there is a lot of beef going into this matchup. As the former national heavyweight champion makes his way down to the ring, the international sensation. He is the Elbows of Stone, ladies and gentlemen, and he got that nickname for one reason.
From Oita, Japan,
them damn elbows.
Weighing in at 342 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Yamashita.
He is the Elbows of Stone. They don't let his name in the game, yet the announcer can announce his name. It makes zero sense, but what can we say? Yamashita makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Former national heavyweight champion. A OG of IPWA, I guess you could say. He was here day one, all the way back in October of 2022. Sorry if I don't sound as energetic tonight. Not been feeling the best today. But I can't let the homies down. We got to give you great content, and that's what IPWA is about. And it's not Moon Vision. It's definitely not Moon Fox. But it is the IPWA studios in Charlotte, North Kakalaki. The Superior, Carolina, by the way.
From New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Justin
Andrews makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. One half of one of the most dominant tag teams in International Pro Wrestling Association history. Arguably one of the best tag teams in the entire world of EFED. Three-time IPWA World Tag Team Champion. Of course, with Leon Briggs. Big opportunity for a momentum swing before next Tuesday in Atlanta. We are underway, 20-minute time limit. Big clothesline here from Yamashita. As Yamashita looks here early to get a quick advantage before next Tuesday when they put the titles on the line against the New Divine in a really highly anticipated rematch. Of course, these two went out at History Awaits 3 in the main event, with Pat Sheeta pulling off what many people consider a massive upset in the tag team division. Of course, the tag division it's only heating up, guys. I can tell you for a fact, the tag division is going to bring a little more heat this year. It's been relatively one-sided with the New Divine here. Of course, the Australian males are soon, Flex is out on the shelf right now. Last time I checked, of course, Muscles is out on the shelf too still. But we will see gains. 1/3 of arguably one of the most storied factions here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. We'll also see later on tonight, PAT World Heavyweight Champion in action against Leon Briggs, the other half of Pat Sheeta and New Divine locking horns tonight as well. And of course, PAT will be doing double duty next week in Atlanta. Now, right hand just drilling Andrews on the outside. Back up here, Irish whip into the ring. A lot of questions going into next week's massive event in Atlanta, IPWA History IPWA King's Ransom, excuse me. A lot of guys kind of trying to jockey for position to be in some high-profile matchups next week. I mean, of course, we got the King's Ransom Battle Royal taking place next week, which, you know, we've only had one of those, and that was last year at the one-year anniversary show. And it was such a success, we just decided to give it its own show. Of course, we added the twist of, you know, winner earns a world title shot that night. So, kind of playing into the double duty thing a little bit more than usual. And a massive belly-to-belly suplex there from the elbows of Stone Yamashita. And, you know, we talk about, you know, you talk about a power advantage. I think Yamashita has that one well in store. But you can't discredit Justin Andrews. Justin Andrews is very technical in his decision-making. He doesn't make a move without, you know, thinking about it ahead of time. He's very calculated, I'd say. Which, of course, especially inside an IPWA, makes him extremely dangerous. I mean, you don't become one half of the most dominant tag team in IPWA's history by, you know, thinking irrationally. Here in a massive clothesline. Quick cover here from Yamashita. Cover. 1, 2, and no. A kick out at 2. As I am sure the chat is really wanting Yamashita to win this match tonight. Up and over the top rope goes Andrews to the floor. As looks like we're going to start getting a count here from the referee. And things looks like it's going to get back into the ring here. Now, oh, and once again, we talked about it. Very calculated. Andrews scouted Yamashita very well there. I mean, when you talk about the New Divine, you talk about Andrews being the brains and Briggs being the destroyer. Nope, and a chop from Yamashita. Here we go. And you don't want to get into a chopping match with Yamashita. You just don't want to do that, but somehow Andrews survives it. Power to him. And into the corner. Nope. Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit of and a back elbow. We talked about the elbows of Stone. Cover. 1, 2, and no. Andrews gets the kick out at 2. Those dangerous elbows, ladies and gentlemen. Now Yamashita sensing blood in the water. Massive knee strike. Following that power bomb, and Andrews wisely rolling to the outside here. Is going to get back in. Forearm smash. Here comes Yamashita. Back elbow to the shoulder. That's going to cause a little bit of a Charlie horse. Lock up. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a knife edge chop here. Andrews going to counter. Up and over goes Andrews. Goes for a clothesline, misses. Oh, and a massive clothesline. Taking down the former national heavyweight champion. Now, Andrews on the attack here. As lockup. And here we go. And now Yamashita goes for a power slam, countered by Andrews. Now, a little bit, and a carry here into the turnbuckle, tossing Andrews like a sack of potatoes. And now Yamashita just toying with the New Divine. Of course, these two have been heated for a couple of months. New Divine wants their championship gold back, and and a massive belly-to-belly throw from the international sensation. And now Yamashita to the top rope here. Goes. He went for a fish drop there, and it was countered by Andrews. Now Andrews, you got to stay on the attack with Yamashita, but and a headbutt. He's not Samoan. He's not supposed to be doing that, by the way. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do as much damage as a Samoan would. Just saying. Now Yamashita staying on the attack. He sees that open wound that Andrew has. Of course, he got busted open earlier on in the match. I didn't really notice it at the time, but on the outside, oh, and just launching Andrews around. Andrews having to fight from underneath, which is something you don't really see very often from Andrews, let alone any member of the New Divine. Ref is out a count of 6 here. Are they going to get this thing back into the ring here? Oh, ref is at a count of 7. Yamashita's getting in the ring at a count of 8. Is he going to go back out and go back after him? Ref's going to be at a count of 9 here. Andrews gets back in the ring right in the nick of time. But Yamashita in firm control with a stun gun. And now the end might be near for Mr. Andrews. Setting up for a Boris Bomb, and he got all of it. Boris Bomb cover. 2 and a 3. Yamashita gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Yamashita.
His first win in singles action of the new season. Yamashita gets the win. And maybe a little bit of momentum going back in Yamashita's way. He has not had a good couple of weeks here in IPWA. But congratulations are in order for the Elbows of Stone. Building a little momentum going into next week. And IPWA King's Ransom. Of course, that will be a massive match to look forward to, especially with the World Tag Team titles on the line. And if you guys watched at IPWA History Awaits 3, I don't think this one's going to disappoint either. That is for a absolute fact. So, chat, how we feeling tonight? Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday evening or Wednesday, whatever, wherever you are in the world. I think it's Wednesday for Box, but over there in the land down under, could be wrong. I don't know. But next up here on IPWA, we are set to look at the Cruiserweight division here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Of course, it's been picking up a little bit of steam. We got more faces in the Cruiserweight division, and the matches have not disappointed at all. Of course, we are set to see the Cruiserweight title on the line at IPWA's King's Ransom. But tonight we are going to see a debut. I'm trying to shake that off. Of sorts, we are going to see the IPWA debut of Peter Smoke. And now I can just hear Keith in the back of my head. Taking on the Maxed Devil himself. Been on a lot of shows as of late. It's kind of grown a little bit of a following here on IPWA. And now we're getting 69s in the chat. Yeah, keep spamming those 69s, baby. Keep spamming them. Y'all are more than welcome to spam them. Y'all are more than welcome. But we are set to see Peter Smoke taking on Mascara del Inferno here tonight in the Cruiserweight division. Of course, the Cruiserweight title will be on the line a week from tonight, as the champion Jack will defend against Andre Robinson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 200 pounds, Peter Smoke.
Rumor was he was hanging out with T-Rob before the show, so take that as you will. Take that as you will. That was the rumor and innuendo, I guess people in the industry would call. I don't know. Cannot believe I just used rumor and innuendo on a stream. God help me. But tonight, Peter Smoke makes his IPWA debut. We don't know much about this individual. But he's looking to make an impact here in the International Pro Wrestling Association here tonight.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 204 pounds, the Devil.
He is, of course, from Guadalajara, Mexico, with a record of 1-2. He's yet to be pinned in a singles match here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Of course, those two losses coming in triple threat matches. Looking to build some momentum and potentially earn a shot at the Cruiserweight title down the line. Like I said earlier, the Cruiserweight division, ladies and gentlemen, is heating up. We're seeing more faces than we normally see here in the IPWA. Especially inside the Cruiserweight division. A lot of new faces. And tonight, two men look to make a positive step in terms of securing a potential IPWA International Cruiserweight Championship match in the future. High stakes, high rewards. That is what the Cruiserweight division is all about here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Here we go, 20-minute time limit. It's Peter Smoke. It is Mascara del Inferno here tonight in IPWA. Of course, Inferno's only been around for a short while here in IPWA. As up and over into an armbar. What a maneuver from Inferno. We talk about this high-flying ability from Guadalajara, Mexico. And there is a lot of hype concerning this young man, at least inside the Cruiserweight division. Of course, Peter Smoke coming in as well. Cover. One. So, and a kick out at one. Gonna take a little more to put anyone away, for that matter. And, oh, and a drop kick to the side of the head as Inferno springboard. Beautiful springboard moonsault. Taking down Peter Smoke, going for another quick cover. One. And I do believe Peter Smoke's foot was under the rope there. Missed call there from the ref, but Peter Smoke got the shoulder up. Stan is not having a good night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That is already abundant. Here, up, drop down, leapfrog. Oh, and a beautiful Hurricanrana from Mascara del Inferno. Up good for right hands, blocked. Peter Smoke tries to lock up here, but Inferno gets ahead on that. Into the turnbuckle we go. Oh, counter. Ew, into the corner goes Inferno. So this is a, oh, what has Peter Smoke got planned here? Through the ropes, oh my lord, oh, and a DDT! And Inferno taking control of this match immediately right after. Oh, that's not gonna be a good place to hit your jaw, and right on the apron. Lock up here, and Inferno throwing Smoke back into the ring. Now he's going to the top rope and up and over in an elbow drop, targeting that lower back. Maybe setting up for a vertebreaker down the road. Cover. No, and a kick out at one from Peter Smoke Mon, I guess you could say. And springboard moonsault, got all of it. Textbook springboard moonsault there. As nope, the counter. Peter Smoke has come to IPWA, and ladies and gentlemen, I kind of drawn a little bit of a tough challenge, it looks like, in his first matchup, but he is holding his own. You have to give credit where credit's due, as it looks like Mascara del Inferno might be needing some ice on the knees after that maneuver here as Peter Smoke setting up. Oh, and a beautiful perfect plex there. Chop. Another chop. A lot of striking ability here. Nope, double underhook. 19-16. Cover. 1, 2. No, and a kick out at 2. It's now Bruno to the top rope. What does he got planned here? Beautiful arm drag. As now, what is going on here? Waist lock from Peter Smoke. It's now Peter Smoke trying to take away that high-flying ability. And you can take away that high-flying ability if someone can't stand here. Oh, and what a maneuver there! Oh, and a counter. Uh-oh. Setting him up. It might be vertebreaker time for Peter Smoke, and yes, it is. Vertebreaker, just like that. Cover. 2, 3, and Mascara Del Inferno gets it done.
Here is your winner, the Devil.
What a win for Inferno. That is a nice way to kind of bounce back. He might have lost 2 matches, ladies and gentlemen, but he has not been pinned or submitted in IPWA since joining at the beginning of the season. So I think by the end of the year, he will be Cruiserweight Champion. That is a bold prediction that I am willing to make right there. An impressive victory for Mascara del Inferno here tonight, as we get set for our 3rd contest of the evening here, as we are getting set for that. I'd like to remind everyone, next week, I want to say it 1,000 times, IPWA King's Ransom next Tuesday. We have a massive night planned next Tuesday, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch. Massive over the top rope battle royal. The winner will earn a shot at PAT and the World Heavyweight Championship later that evening. And, you know, talking about that King's Ransom Battle Royal, of course, we do know that Nathan Black will be involved in that contest. Of course, former 2-time IPWA World Heavyweight Champion. And guys, he has not had much luck thus far in Season 3 of IPWA. He is yet to win a match. He is 0-2 in singles competition this year. At least in IPWA. I don't know in other companies, realistically. He's just not had much luck here in IPWA. Tonight, he looks to turn that around as we have a unique situation here. We have a heavyweight taking on a cruiserweight, guys. We got a heavyweight taking on a cruiserweight. So, that's a big deal right there. That is a very big deal. That rarely happens here in IPWA. And this will be very rare spectacle we don't see very often. It is very, very rare that we see a cruiserweight division member take on a heavyweight division member. But sometimes it's awesome to embrace that here in the International Pro Wrestling Association.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 264 pounds, Nathan the Scorpion Black.
He, of course, is the Scorpion Nathan Black, two-time International Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, the very man who can claim he was the very first IPWA World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to kind of turn the tides here tonight as he gets set to take on Billet Garcia in singles action. As we get set to welcome Billet Garcia into the ring, it's his first one-on-one singles match here in the International Pro Wrestling Association.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 173 pounds, Billy Garcia.
As Garcia looks to pull off a big upset tonight by beating Nathan Black. And it's a unique situation here. Like we said, we don't see cruiserweights take on heavyweights very often here in IPWA. It's happened a few times. Of course, Muscles of the Australian Males became IPWA World Heavyweight Champion last year for a brief stint. But tonight, going to be a hell of a contest here between these two. See some people, Gabriel Haas in the chat's pulling for Nathan Black. Of course, not a lot of, I think this match could probably go 50-50 here. Could go either way right now. So here we go, we're underway. Nathan Black, Billet Garcia. European uppercut here for Nathan Black, of course. He has the size advantage. He has the power advantage, obviously. But Garcia has a little bit of a speed advantage going into this matchup. So this should be a very, very hotly contested matchup here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling. Of course, Nathan Black is trying to build some momentum going into the King's Ransom Battle Royal, which he is confirmed to be in next week. He looks to make that long climb to the top of the mountain once again. Become IPWA World Heavyweight Champion. Trying to become the first man to hold the International Pro Wrestling Association's World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. Now cutter there from Nathan Black. Of course, member of the association, which I can say I am a proud member of. Along with Jordan Shadows, of course, 2-time IPWA World Champion himself, Grand Slam champion as well. As what is this? Oh, and a beautiful moonsault there. Had me fooled for a split second. I thought he was going for a damn people's elbow. I was about to say, what the hell? That was a unique twist. Oh, and into the corner. Springboard. Oh! That's one way to have some offense, I guess. Billet Garcia taking the fight to Nathan Black, but Nathan Black, once again, just shutting it down. Oh, goes for a discus forearm. Gets blocked. Billet. Now, Nathan Black counter STF, center of the ring. And Billet Garcia fights out of it. Springboard clothesline. Cover. Kick out at 2. Garcia goes for a crossbody, crashes and burns. Like a Tua pass on Sunday in Miami. And now Billy Garcia, fireman's carry here. Oh, what a maneuver, cover! 1, 2, kick out at 2, and there is your 1 per night, Keith. There's your 1 per night, Keith. Now Garcia in the driver's seat here. Kick to the midsection, code breaker! Cover, 1, 2, and Garcia's put off the upset.
Here is your winner.
Billy Garcia has beaten Nathan Black. And the bad luck for Nathan Black continues. And you gotta wonder, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wonder, what is going through Nathan Black's mind right now? He has got to be pissed off. Like, wow, just call me Owen Wilson, but wow. A massive upset, ladies and gentlemen. IPWA has just been lighting it up with upsets here lately. Congratulations to Billy Garcia. Wow, that's wild. Did not see that one coming at all. Congratulations to Billy Garcia on a successful match against Nathan Black. It might be to the drawing board here for the Scorpion himself. And yeah, wow, that's wild. As there are the emu emotes. About time I saw one of those. I am sure we'll see a lot of those tonight, and especially in tonight's main event here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. Looking forward here. The women's division is set to take center stage here tonight, and of course they will be center stage at the International Pro Wrestling Association King's Ransom event next week. And I can confirm this is officially signed that for the first time since Seasons 2 History Awaits 2 Ladies Night, we are set to see the IPWA Women's Champion Michelle Rage take on Olivia Rage. It is official. It is signed. It's going to happen next week at IPWA King's Ransom, and the title will be on the line. Family rivalries, man. Family rivalries. Don't matter if it's like a brother-sister, mother-daughter. It don't matter. It's going to be entertaining, and I expect that match to deliver like the women's division does here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. But speaking of the women's division, we are getting set for women's division action as we are going to see the debut of Rico here tonight. Getting told there's a name change, but no one's explained to me anything yet, so take that as you will. But it's not only the debut of Rico, we're going to see Rain make her IPWA debut here tonight, so it's a double debut here in IPWA tonight. As we are getting set for a... You see, I'm just getting told the name. Like, someone told me about a name change, but no one told me the actual name. So, just saying. Just saying. And yeah, that last comment, PTRX34, that is my exact reaction to the name change. So, we'll take care of that after the show. No one told me nothing. Fox said there was a name change, and then there was nothing. But ain't nothing we can do about it right now. We can take... Brother, I'm telling you, I didn't hear you. But then again, there's a lot of people talking.
Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the party, so probably what happened was someone was talking while you were talking, and... That's not really a skill issue. That's a communication issue. Which, the more I think about it, that could be a skill issue, but still, someone could have texted it to me to make sure I got it, Just saying. Breakdown of communication. Sounds like something that happens in Miami, especially like with the Dolphins. Breaking all them rules, trying to get Tom Brady to come to Miami. Just saying. We get set for women's action here.
And from the bottomless pits,
but you know what, Box? I'll tell you what is a skill issue. Run the ball 6 times in the AFC title game. That's a skill issue. Still trying to figure out when did we get pyro here in the IPWA studios, but I don't know how much that's going to cost me. At least it's not as bad as Nathan Sawyer's was last year. Nathan Sawyer's pyro was like $30,000 a show. It's ridiculous. But Rain makes her way down to the ring here. Keith, sir, it's the wrong Carolina. That's South Carolina shit right there. Get it right. Oh, Team Money bought it. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, money's literally in your name, dog. So, I mean, it works out. Well, I mean, Box has thrown the ball before. It was just intercepted. Because he threw it in the triple coverage. But I can't say much. I throw it in the triple coverage all the time, so I can't say much. I've thrown it in the triple coverage quite a few times. So here we go. It's Rain. It is, I can't even pronounce that name, so bear with me, guys. I can't say Rico because the name's changed, and I still don't know the pronunciation of the other names, so it'd be like that. So here we go. We're underway. Women's action here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. All these emotes and only a couple of emotes. I'm kind of sad. But Rain in control of this matchup early here. We don't know much about Rain, in all seriousness. We don't know too much. Very mysterious figure, per se. In terms of characteristics, I'll say. We're already at a count of 6 here. Since everyone's posting emotes, I'm going to post one in the chat. A little bit of Spine on the Pine action for y'all this evening. We go, and a sleeper hold locked in. Well, I thought it was a sleeper hold. It's a form of the sleeper hold. Cover. Kick out at 1. Not even at 1. Now everyone's spamming the chat with emotes. Beautiful. Oh, and a back elbow. And of course, what was that? Right hand. Now we're getting into a bit of a striking contest here. Something we have learned. You don't want to get into a striking contest with the Japanese. Especially Japanese trained wrestlers, whether it be at a dojo in Los Angeles or in Tokyo. Strong style is alive and well here in the International Pro Wrestling Association, I must say. Just now we're on the outside here, once again on the outside. See, that's the thing. I don't even know. She showed up for a match, and I was contractually obligated. I was contractually obligated to give her a match, so we're giving her a match. And honestly, she's doing a fantastic job thus far. And a maneuver there, cover. My mic's cutting out, apparently. Oh, counter. A lot of counters in this matchup, guys. A lot of counters. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Nathan for giving me information I don't know. So, dangerous position for both of these ladies. Oh, and a counter! It goes for a splash, and it's countered! And, oh, and what a maneuver! A power slam cover. Or a snap power slam, I should say. Cover. 1, 2, and no. Kick out at 2. As once again, Rain is been in control for this matchup most of the night. As here we go. And Rain still shoulders to the abdomen here. Sit down powerbomb cover. 1 and a kick out at 1. And Rain looks a little bit frustrated. Understandably so. Oh, roll up. No, kick out at 1. Rain almost got caught napping there. Spinning neck breaker. Textbook spinning neck breaker. Sent into the ropes here. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker right on the money. Setting up for a vertebreaker potentially. Vertebreaker. Cover. And the win.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
A debut win in what was really a back-and-forth contest. Raiho Osawa. I hope I pronounced that right. I am terrible with... I am an English speaker, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. I'm not... it's been a long day, guys. But... nonetheless, Osawa with the win, an impressive victory. In what was a very good contest, honestly. I have to give both of those ladies credit. Both of those ladies got to get a lot of credit there for that contest, as it's now currently 11 o'clock in the evening. Hello, everyone who is joining. Welcome to IPWA Pro Wrestling. We are on our final show before we go on to next Tuesday's IPWA King's Ransom event. Of course, it'll be live next week right here on Twitch. And what a night we got planned. We have the return of the IPWA King's Ransom Battle Royal. 20 men compete for the right to earn a World Heavyweight Championship match that night against PAT. And speaking of World Heavyweight Champion PAT, he is set for singles action here tonight. And that was a beautiful segue, by the way. I'm going to pat myself on the back on that one. As PAT is going to be in singles action tonight, he will be taking on the other half of the New Divine. That being one Leon Briggs. Of course, earlier tonight, the Elbows of Stone Yamashita got a victory over Justin Andrews. And of course, PAT is yet to be pinned in IPWA Season 3 competition. And of course, he looks to continue that continue that win streak tonight against none other than the one, the only, Leon Briggs of the New Divine. Of course, we will see other matches at IPWA. Of course, the New Divine and Pat Cheetah will go back at it for the IPWA World Tag Team titles as well. So PAT will be pulling double duty next week. We're set to see Jack defend his IPWA International Cruiserweight Championship against Andre Robinson. Of course, the IPWA Women's Championship will be on the line as Michelle Rage takes on Olivia Rage. And, of course, we will determine a number one contender for the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship. Of course, currently being held by Zachary Lee in tonight's main event, which will be following this matchup, by the way. 6-man elimination match to determine a number one contender for the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship, and that should be an absolute barn burner here tonight. From the IPWA studios in the great state of North Carolina.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Anarchist from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Leon the Tank Briggs.
They call him the Tank, and I call him a destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Briggs, one half of the most dominant tag team I honestly have ever seen in my short time in EFED. That is an absolute fact. Dominant. 3-time IPWA World Tag Team Champions. And tonight, he looks to get arguably the biggest singles win of his career by taking on the IPWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Indiana, weighing in at 231 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and one half of the Tag Team Champions, PAT.
Short, yeah, it's been, compared to other people, it's been short. But, I mean, it's not it's about as short as the Miami Dolphins playoff run, but I digress. PAT makes his way down to the ring, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he takes on Leon Briggs, and I can tell you right now, this match is going to be hard-hitting. That's an interesting take there, Box. I would like to hear your take on that. That is a very interesting opinion. It's PAT. That is an absolute fact. He is a double champion. I mean, not many people in IPWA can say that. I mean, Jordan Shadows can say it. That man's done everything there is to do in IPWA. Tenfold. So here we go. It's PAT. It is Leon Briggs. This should be a very interesting contest here. You got two guys who are probably at the top of their game right now. PAT has been on an absolute tear thus far. Oh, and a pump kick right across the jaw. And that, you don't see Briggs get knocked down that hard very often. Springboard drop kick. Down goes Briggs again. Of course, Briggs last week defeated Yamashita. Or 2 weeks ago. No, 2 weeks ago, excuse me. And, of course, PAT defeated Justin Andrews last week. So, this is a little bit of a one-upsmanship between the New Divine and the team of Pat Cheetah. But, of course, Pat Cheetah currently have the World Tag Team titles. So it's one of those unique situations here. And, of course, all that will come to head next week. And, oh, and a beautiful crossbody by the champion. Cover. One. No, and a kick out at one. You know, and many beg to question here. If Briggs gets a win tonight, does he potentially get into that conversation for a potential World Heavyweight title shot? Oh, and what a right hand. Knocking down PAT. Of course, this is non-title. So PAT kind of has a little bit of a He has the luxury of not knowing his World Heavyweight title is on the line, but he's still in the ring with a guy who is an absolute, no pun intended, tank of a human being. Okay, there might have been a little bit of a pun there. Might have been a little bit of a pun. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna lie. There might have been a little bit of a pun there. But PAT in control of this matchup. As now PAT doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, kick to the knee here. Uh-oh, he's setting up maybe for a last shot. Yes, he is. Got all of it. Cover. 1, 2, and no. A kick out at 2 for one half of the New Divine. Up, setting up here. It might be time. Kick to the midsection. Setting up. Apple juice adjustment. Got all of it. Apple juice adjustment. Cover. 1, 2, and Briggs kicks out at 2. You gotta wonder, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a shooting star press. PAT is in full, just wow. Oh, and face first into the mat, cover. 1, 2, PAT gets it done. Excuse me.
Here is your winner, PAT.
PAT gets the victory, ladies and gentlemen, to continue that march towards IPWA King's Ransom double duty, a long night next week for your World Heavyweight Champion. 1 PAT, a big win for him tonight. As now he's talking a little trash in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of trash being talked. Let the boomers cry, he says. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is now main event time here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. So we get set for a massive contest here with National Heavyweight Championship implications on the line. No time limit in this matchup. For obvious reasons, we must have a winner. No rules, no disqualifications. The winner goes on to the King's Ransom event next week and will take on Zachary Lee. And yes, I have been wondering the same question. Where is Mr. Shadows? And yes, we're using light tube. We're going to allow light tubes because we use real glass around here. And we're going to use a trash can as well. Why not? But we are set to see really a lot of opportunities being given out to guys who are coming into the company here tonight. And some established names are in the conversation in this matchup as well. But at the end of the day, it is all about earning a right to take on Zachary Lee for the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship next week at IPWA King's Ransom in Atlanta, Georgia. As I'm setting this up, bear with me, guys. A little behind. But should be a... Here come... Can't wait for the chat to start singing Fly Away. This is going to be great. As we get set here Main event time here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. 6-man elimination match. Winner goes on to King's Ransom to take on Zachary Lee for the IPWA National Heavyweight Championship. It's Gaines of the Australian Males. It's Thaddeus, Tyler Walker, T-Rob, the Texas Roughneck, Sam Hart, and Sebastian Kane here. Big opportunity for guys who have not really had much of an opportunity here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Big opportunity. But there we go.
The following is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in.
Why should we call you 911?
20 pounds, Tyler Walker.
And here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest opportunity of Tyler Walker's young career here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Oh, what? He's here! Daddy Shadows is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Long time, but he's here. We are all set to go. All is right in the world. Shadows is in the chat. Meanwhile, Tyler Walker is in the arena. He pays for his own pyro, so he gets the opportunity to use it. So Tyler Walker standing ringside, looking to get his first championship match of his career if he wins tonight. Got to go through 5 other IPWA Pro wrestlers to get the opportunity. Jesus, 1.3 million? What the hell? Jeez,
From Indiana,
that's wild.
weighing in at 220 pounds, T-Rob.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can now officially confirm that this man was in a room with Peter Smoke earlier today. So you already know he is enjoying himself. Meanwhile, I'm trying to collect my breath from all the smoke that has entered the arena. As now we got a message from the one and only Shadows himself, Jordan Shadows. He will be back soon. Stay tuned. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a plan coming. That's scary. I mean, he's the only man in IPWA history to win every major championship there is to win, so keep that in mind. So T-Rob, Tyler Walker, T-Rob, former World Heavyweight Champion, looking to cross that National Heavyweight Championship off his checklist, I guess you could say. Be a nice thing to add to his resume.
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 580 pounds, Theodore.
600 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 600 pounds. This man has literally sent men to the hospital. Of course, never won a singles championship in IPWA. Of course, got to the block finals of the IPWA Super 12 Cup last year. Of course, losing that match to one half of the Wrestle Karens, Harry Ball. Oh, we got confirmation from T-Money. If he wins the National Heavyweight title, Lenny Kravitz is going to drop a new song, ladies and gentlemen. As Thaddeus looks to send 5 men to the hospital and look to get a little revenge on Zachary Lee. Zachary Lee beat him at History Awaits 3 last month. So I am sure he is looking to get back at Zachary Lee, which will make that very interesting.
From Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 305 pounds, Sam Hart.
He is the Texas Roughneck, ladies and gentlemen. A man that I've heard has been in many brawls in bars across Texas. I heard once that he threw someone out the window of a 2-story bar. That joke was mid, Keith. That joke was mid. Close, but mid. As, of course, from Texas, looking to get an opportunity at championship gold. But tonight, it's going to be a unique contest here. A lot of big names. A lot of new faces. Familiar foes, new faces. Speaking of familiar faces, ladies and gentlemen. If you're happy to see Gaines back in IPWA, drop an emu in the chat. As Gaines makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, 1/3 of the famed trio known as the Australian Males. Makes his return to Season 3. Looking to bring some gold back home to the land down under. And then finally,
from the Netherlands, weighing in at 280 pounds.
it is Sebastian Kane, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you right now, there is a lot of meat in this matchup. A lot more than I realized. So if you like a nice little hoss fight, you're going to get a couple of those tonight. That is for sure. 6 men vying for the opportunity at the International Pro Wrestling National Heavyweight Championship next week. Here we go, we are underway. Rules of the match are simple. Pinfall submission, you are eliminated from the contest. Owen Gaines with a massive clothesline on Sebastian Kane. A lot of action going on in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to keep up with it will be a bit of a task. But I can tell you, this match is going to be an absolute barn burner. I guess you could say it's going to be a real slobber knocker, per se. Looks at the invisible camera. But opportunity awaits one of these men next week. Oh, and a fall-away slam from Thaddeus. That is true. Tyler Walker did pay for his own pyro. It's better than Nathan Sawyer, who left me with the bill last season. I'm still pissed off about that. there is beef there. So, meanwhile, Sebastian came with a right hand to Gaines. Now Tyler Walker with a bat. I guess you could say he's swinging for the fences, unlike the Miami Marlins. Kayfabe, brother. Kayfabe. Yeah, you're right. Miami Marlins, LOL. Meanwhile, in the ring, Sebastian Kane just took Tyler Walker's head off. Meanwhile, everyone's getting back in the ring. There's so much going on. I'm trying to... Meanwhile, Keith is professing his love for Lenny Kravitz in the chat. Like here, Walker setting up T-Rob here in position for a... Oh, nope, T-Rob counters. It's in a very dangerous situation. Oh, and Gaines just ate a knee right across the face, and I believe Gaines is busted open from that. Looks like he got a piece of that trash can, too. Roll up Thaddeus with a roll up on Tyler Walker. Surprised Thaddeus could get... I mean, I don't know how the hell Tyler Walker... The more I think about it, I don't know how the hell Tyler Walker kicked out of that. Man's got 600 pounds holding him down and he kicks out. But power to him, I guess you could say. Stretch Armstrong. Oh, and a stun gun. Now, Tyler Walker's got some light tubes. And ladies and gentlemen, real glass has officially been used in IPWA. That was real glass. Can confirm. Cover. No, and a kick out at 1. Play nice, children. Play nice. Real glass. Here we go. Irish whip. To the corner. Gaines fights out of the corner. Meanwhile, Tyler Black and Gaines are teaming up on Sebastian Kane. Well, Tyler Walker. I almost said Tyler Black. I don't know why. I was watching some old Ring of Honor stuff the other day. Yeah, achievement unlocked. Real glass. That's facts. That is an absolute fact there. Oh, and Thaddeus. You gotta think here. Thaddeus is the favorite in this matchup. 600 pounds. Then again, he was the favorite in the match against Zachary Lee at History Awaits and had no luck whatsoever. Well, no luck. Zachary Lee dog walked. So, I mean, trade to the outside. Oh, and here you go. Headbutt. Rumor is, though, that Thaddeus is part Samoan. Cannot confirm that, but there is a rumor. There is a rumor. Meanwhile, all hell is broken loose. How's it going, Bryant? All hell is breaking loose. Meanwhile, Thaddeus is just destroying people on the outside. Now, Gaines is out here taking care of business. Oh, my Lord. As... And now, Trey just used a guitar on Gaines. Yeah, that is currently me right now. No eliminations thus far. We got people throwing stop signs. God, that throwing feature's the greatest thing ever. I swear. Goes for a boot, misses. Drop kick by Walker on the outside. This is elimination, yes. This is elimination. Yes, this is elimination. Meanwhile, got 3 guys battling inside. I can't keep up with this. And Gage probably just eliminated. Trey and Noah kick out at 2. Meanwhile, we got a pile driver on the outside. Walker is dead, or as Keith likes to call him, Lenny Kravitz. That is very understandable, Brian. I'm just like trying to be impartial here. Walker with a cover. I am like trying to keep up with everything and like, holy smokes. Meanwhile, cover by Walker in the ring. No, kick out at 1. Gonna have to. Man, 600 pounds. You're going to have to, like, take everyone else and pin this dude. It's wild. Meanwhile, Kane tries to get in the ring. Walker takes advantage of that. Now Walker's trying to cover him. 2. And Sebastian Kane's been eliminated. So we're down to 5. Now Walker's going right back after Thaddeus. There's no way he's going to get 2 eliminations back to back. 2, and he did. Walker has eliminated 2 people. Now he's working on Gaines. There's no way. Cover. 1, 2, and Walker's eliminated 3 guys in a row. We're down to 3. Sam Hart, T-Rob, and Tyler Walker. This is going to get interesting. Who's going to face Zachary Lee next week? Who is going... The Lenny Kravitz chants are getting hilarious. That's hilarious. So 3 men with an opportunity at Championship Gold next week. Walker has defeated 3 guys tonight. It's an impressive performance by the rookie, I have to say. And I absolutely agree with Jordan when the Walker kid is getting everyone's attention. I don't think he's just getting our attention here. Springboard clothesline, cut, miss. By the way, a Wild Jordan's in the chat again, so welcome home, sunshine. Oh, and a clothesline, damn near decapitating T-Rob. He's gone. There's no way in hell. And we're down to 2. We are down to 2. Who's going to King's Ransom next week? It's Walker, it's Sam Hart. We're throwing stop signs. And a knee right across the face. This should be interesting. kick to the midsection. Oh, and out of nowhere, twist of fate, cover. And Tyler Walker's going to King's Ransom. Team Money got him one. And now everyone's singing Fly Away in the chat. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's become a meme, ladies and gentlemen. It is become a meme. And I am all for it. I am all for it. That's awesome. Well, it's set. Next week, IPWA National Heavyweight Championship on National Heavyweight Championship on the line. It is Zachary Lee. It is Tyler Walker. Big night for Tyler Walker, as I'm about to go doze off. Next week, Tuesday for sure, IPWA King's Ransom. It is official. National Heavyweight titles on the line. Of course, we've got the King's Ransom Battle Royal. Winner earns a shot at the IPWA World Heavyweight Champion PAT next week. Women's Championship on the line. Michelle Rage, Olivia Rage. Cruiserweight title. Jack defends against Andre Robinson. Now Zachary Lee. And Tyler Walker for the National Heavyweight title. And, of course, World Tag Team titles on the line. Pat Sheeta. And the New Divine. And, no, there's going to be no more. I have to keep everything close to the jacket on that. I announced the 5. That's all you're going to get. Because I have to keep surprise. There's going to be surprises. That's all I'm going to say on that. And I'll be starting a show. So, you might want to get here early. You might want to get here early next week. Because that one is going to be an... Nope, I'm not giving out any more. No more. Nada. You've been spoiled with 5. Also, in other words, I don't know who the other 5 is yet. Oops. But with that being said, I got to get off for the night. It's been a fantastic night. So we now have it set. Tyler Walker, Zachary Lee, National Heavyweight title. King's Ransom next Tuesday, 10:15, live right here on Twitch. Hope to see everyone there. And if you want to support the channel, hit that follow button. We're on the way to 70 followers. You know what? We're going to make the goal 69 followers. We're going to make the goal 69 followers. Because why not? If you want to support the channel more, hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow, and we're going to continue to grow. We got a great group of people working on this project. It's not just me. It's not just me. But got a great group of homies that support what I do, and I absolutely appreciate each and every one of y'all. And planning on streaming tomorrow night. And meanwhile, Box is throwing a bit of a fit. I guess he really wants that other 5, don't he? But planning on streaming tomorrow night, and then I'm probably going to take a couple days off. And then we'll get set up for next Tuesday and the King's Ransom event. And we'll go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Stay cooler than the other side of the pillow. How to play when you see him in the streets. And side note, go Hills. See y'all next week.